going on, guys? Today I'm going to be looking at or talking about the Exo Zombie storyline, and I want to talk about where Sledgehammer can build off this, some improvements that they can make to it, and stuff like that. Just pretty much Exo Zombies in general, not just the story, but stuff like that. And so that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video and just kind of go over because obviously Sledgehammer Games is up next, and they're probably going to be doing a zombies mode. That seems what every developer's gonna be doing it now. But so let's go ahead and get right into it. So before we can even look at the first map, Outbreak, we have to look at the Exo Survival mode. Because once you beat the Exo Survival mode, this is how this all starts. So in Riot, on the multiplayer map Riot, during Exo Survival, obviously there's a zombie bonus mode. And that's where the zombie outbreak starts. And so it starts in Exo Survival. And then that is what leads into Exo Zombies, the first map Outbreak. And it was really sad because Sledgehammer Games, this wasn't announced like anything. Like, Sledgehammer Games didn't announce, like, oh, if you beat Exo Survival, there's going to be a zombie cutscene and all that stuff. It's going to set up our DLC. They didn't say that. But before the game even came out, this leaked. This cutscene leaked. And so it was going to be excuse me, it's going to be such a big surprise, and it leaked. And that's why people that leak stuff, it just sucks, man. But anyway, yeah, this is where the zombie outbreak officially starts. Then that leads into the first map, Outbreak, of course, stuff like that. And so it's the story technically starts from here, with Outbreak. From the way that it looks like this image is very blurry. So I'm sorry if this image is blurry. I just got it and I kind of put it up there, but it looks really blurry. Anyway, that's not important. But yeah, there's stuff in this first map because I played this first map and it was good, but there's a lot that they can improve on. Obviously, the whole problem throughout Exo Zombies for me was the map design. Like, I didn't play every map, but what I could tell, like, from looking at the map layouts, they just was all too small layouts, and too, like, closed in stuff. Like, I don't like that. Like, I want my zombie map to have a good design to it. And Exo Zombies did not have that good of design maps. It was kind of more like a campaign mission or multiplayer map or something like that, to be honest with you. But the four characters was awesome. The problem with the four characters wasn't them. It was Sledgehammer Games did not do a good job of storytelling. They did not. I don't feel they did a good job. Like, Oz was the main focus, and he got a lot of story time, but no one else did really. Like, Oz is played by John Malkovich, which is an awesome actor. The Jim, I think his name is the security guard. He was played by John Bernthal, I think is his name. If I'm pronouncing that last name right. He was in The Walking Dead. He played Shane, so he's awesome. I don't know much about the girl as far as her actor goes. I know Bill Paxton plays the Atlas CEO or whatever, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, they're all good actors, and this was a cool crew. It was just they didn't get Sledgehammer did not do a good job of storytelling, and so yeah, they needed more screen time. Threw all out the maps, like pretty much the backstory was all like they all had the cure for the zombie storyline, or the zombie story. They all had the cure for zombies in them, besides Oz. Oz had the virus in him. He caused zombies, and so that was pretty much the whole storyline. To where if they died, like if someone like a cutscene, during multiple cutscenes, actually it shows them die, but they're revived. So it's pretty much putting the revive mechanic actually into play here, which I thought was really cool on Sledgehammer Games' part. And then pretty soon, also forgive me if I get any of this information wrong because I wasn't like too into the storyline. Like, it was hard for me to get into the storyline, but what I did learn of it, I do kind of know a little bit. So if I get anything wrong, just don't pay attention to it. But yeah, and so Oz, he turns into a zombie during DLC 3, or kind of in that middle DLC 2, DLC 3 type thing. In DLC 3, he was a zombie, and obviously in DLC 4, you had to fight Oz. You had to fight Oz as a mutated zombie. He was this big looking thing, whatever. I don't know what the freak he was, but Oz was the coolest character. I loved Oz, but um, they leave you on a cliffhanger with the DLC 4 cutscene. Like, the DLC 4 ending cutscene was kind of a cliffhanger because they kill Oz and the four characters at the time, because there was another one added, um, and you're playing as him, not Oz, but the four characters at that time, they thought that Oz was dead. They thought that was that. But after the DLC 4 cutscene, you learn that they all got promoted to certain job types, all that stuff. Like they're showing all these characters what they're doing now. But what they don't know, and the cliffhanger is that underground, um, like there's some secret stuff going on, you know. And so what they don't know is that right at the end of the ending cutscene, it actually shows all of these clones. It's just a bunch of clones of Oz, and obviously he has the virus inside him. So that sets up really future interesting storyline hints. One improvement that I really hope Sledgehammer Games makes to this story is that I personally don't like when a zombie storyline involves like big factors of campaign. So we all know that in the Exo Zombie storyline, there was Atlas, there was um, Sentinel, there was like these campaign people that like campaign groups that you was playing as and stuff that were involved in that, and I just don't like that. I really don't. That's why Infinite Warfare Zombies is so hopeful for me because it's a different storyline compared to campaign. Because when you involve campaign stuff, there's a certain realism that you have to involve in. See, like you like with Infinite Warfare, there's a movie director, and you're getting pulled into a movie, and like all that stuff. Like that's cool. It's very different. And Exo Zombies, I feel like that's where we're left with the question: are they going to continue with this storyline? Which I wouldn't mind. You know, I just hope they do a better job of storytelling. But you know, the ending cutscenes and stuff were nice. And they do have some interesting story stuff in there, and I hope that they do really good with that. But just do a better job of storytelling. Um, and so yeah, like I really wish that Oz would be a playable character because Oz was one of my favorite characters to play with. And you know, if he's doing this whole zombie thing, then don't know if we're going to play as him. But it's just wherever they're going to take this story. Um, and so yeah, the Exo Zombie story, it's interesting, but it needs some improvements. The gameplay needs some improvements. But I think they can build off of it and make it something really good. Hopefully, Sledgehammer Games does because again, I'm waiting for 2018 until Treyarch's back. Vonderhaar. Vonderhaar. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I have no more to talk about because, again, I'm not fully ingrained to the storyline to where I know every single bit like Treyarch and stuff. That's why I'm going to really do my best to get into Infinite Warfare. I know that storyline true and true. And I wanted to try to do a better job with Exo Zombies the next time around when Advanced Warfare 2 or whatever comes out. Or they could do something new. They could do a completely new storyline. Who knows? But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.